Hello, my name's Rob, part of the clergy team at Portishead Church of England. Welcome to our thought for this week. So we find ourselves in the middle of Advent, in the middle of December. And I don't know about you, but I really love to see the lights go up at this time of year. It seems to be something that's just over the last few years, more and more people have decided that they'd like to puncture the darkness of this time of year with lights all around their houses. And I love to be out when it's dark, particularly in the part of town where I live, where there just seem to be so many lights. It looks so beautiful. I think it's a really lovely aspect of this time of year, but I do have to admit, for finding December a little bit conflicting. I love Christmas. And I think the thing I really love about Christmas is that I love that idea, that reality of God coming and living with us, that idea of Emmanuel, of God showing his love for us and pouring his blessing out upon us in that remarkable way. And yet December always feels a little bit difficult for me. It feels as though the season of Advent has been lost. Now, I don't think that's just because I'm a miserabilist and a fun sponge, although my daughters would tell you that I am both of those things. I think it's a little bit deeper than that. December creates and provides a wonderful opportunity for the church. And those are opportunities that we really try and grasp with both hands. And you will know, if you're aware of what we do with Star Trail and with Christingle, that we're not precious about not observing Christmas until Christmas comes along on Christmas Eve. The community we live in is wanting us to talk to them about the good news of Christmas, and that's something we are so keen to do. And yet I am sad that the season of Advent gets lost. And I think it's what lies behind that that makes me a little bit unhappy, because it feels as though we can't wait for anything anymore. And we see that in the shops, that as soon as one festival is over, we're ready and we're preparing for the next. And so we see all the Christmas goods in our shops well before the beginning of December, way back in November or even October. And it feels as though it just becomes an opportunity to sell us things. Because as a society, we don't like to wait. And that's ironic, because the season of Advent is so much about waiting. It is about preparing ourselves and getting ready. And yet then that's really hard to do when all around us there's this messaging which says, no, don't wait, have it now, have it now. It's so interesting that in the world in which we live now, December is Christmas. There's no suggestion that we might want to wait until the 24th or the 25th of December to celebrate Christmas. Rather, those things have become the end of Christmas. And that's great. I love an opportunity to celebrate. But I'm sad that a season marking waiting and expectancy and looking forward is lost to us. There's a lovely psalm which goes like this. It's Psalm 130. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. O Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If you, Lord, should mark iniquities, Lord, who could stand? But there is forgiveness with you, so that you may be revered. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than those who watch for the morning, more than those who watch for the morning. O Israel, hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is steadfast love, and with him is great power to redeem. It is he who will redeem Israel from all its iniquities. And there's something really lovely within that psalm about waiting, about looking. I love that idea of somebody watching for the morning and waiting for it to arrive. A lovely image of waiting on God. So I'm certainly not suggesting that we don't celebrate at this time of year, and I'm not suggesting that we don't take the opportunities to feast with our friends and our neighbours. But perhaps what I am suggesting is that we just notice that pressure on us not to wait, that it's so easy for us to numb our pain with good food and drink and good company, and those things are brilliant and worth celebrating. But actually recognizing the challenges that we face, recognizing their reality, and recognizing that we need to look to God as the answer to those is also really important. So in this season of Advent, in this time of December, as we look forward to the wonder and the joy of Christmas, let's just remember the importance of the discipline of watching, of waiting, of looking to God, of not going straight to the treats in the chocolate aisle or the alcohol aisle in the supermarket, but just saying sometimes it's good for us to sit and notice the challenges that we face, but develop an attitude of hope and expectancy that God does come into the midst of those in the form of a little child and gives transformation to them. So may God bless you in this season of Advent, and may you have a really lovely Christmas when it comes.